cosmetic, and then obviously now I have the Holy Relic. I do have an attack crit damage set for her that isn't like super maxed out, but it's actually got like a pretty decent amount of good rolls on it and stuff like that. So yeah, I haven't touched the boss this week because I'm super on the fence on whether or not I want to actually do the deer this week or not, and I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take advantage of what did I get from this? Oh, I never get these. Anyways, I don't think I'm going to do the deer this week, like as my main one anyway. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and lock in the bird, which is fine. It's not a big deal. So instead of Gother, we're going to put Magellda, and then instead of the one, I've been seeing a lot of people use Cusack, and I've never really used Cusack for this, so I think that he might be a decent one to try, because just I've never done it before. So let's try that out and we'll see how it goes. So obviously, if you don't know, her Holy Relic makes it to where whenever you, let me read it actually, just in case. Well, I'll have to reset it if I want to do it from this screen. Let me see, just in case, because I'd like to actually get this right. When the hero uses a recovery skill in Hrosvelger's demonic beast battle, so they had to double down and make sure that you know you're not using this in anybody else's, remove one debuff from the allies, then applies one effect on that hero which increases all stats by 8% for 5 turns, stacking up to 5 times, does not stack with unique ability. So, yeah, it's going to give you quite a bit more of her, you know, little stack things, which is obviously going to do very well for melee because it uses an amplify card. Everybody is using single target skills, which is kind of nice. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence on how I feel about this, because the big hurdle for me doing the bird most of the time, at least on floor 1, is obviously phase 4, because if you don't have the power strike cards that you need, then it's going to be quite a big issue to get through it. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I necessarily want to waste this going into it like right away, so let's go with Cusack cards, I guess. We'll go ahead and throw that out and then put up a taunt. I don't know exactly how to play this team just yet, so it's probably going to be maybe some misplays here and there at the very beginning. Hopefully I can sort of get the hang of this before I get into the later floors. We do get an extra rejuvenate card, which is good. That should put bleed on everybody except for Matrona, because she patienced. That does not put on any debuff, which is fine. She's not one that really needs the debuffs or the buff cards anyway. So we'll go ahead and put that on. I don't really care for her attack cards most of the time. Maybe I should wait and see if I can get some more buffs on her first, because we can probably push phase with these 2 cards alone, and I don't really have to worry about removing buffs in this floor, so I'm going to go ahead and waste the Matrona card as well. Easy peasy on this one. It's been a minute since I've done the bird. I've been so wrapped up doing the deer last week that it was just, I don't know. The deer's crazy. I'm really hoping that some of the new characters that end up coming out in the next couple of weeks are good for it, because it is a real pain at the moment. So let's go ahead and use maybe these 2 into this maybe. I don't know if we should be saving amplify cards. I'm assuming yes. So let's go ahead and do it like that, I guess. Because I know that she has a power strike ult. Cusack has a power strike ult, so you would probably want to go into phase 4 with both of those ults in hand. Let's see. Got another cleave, which isn't bad. Alright. Honestly, phase 1 is kind of, or floor 1 is just kind of a joke at this point. Like, I know that it used to be really, really hard, but it's it's not really a whole lot of anything anymore. Let's go ahead and throw those two out. Maybe we should go ahead and grab a stack. I honestly kind of want to use those two. I don't know if I really want to waste the Cusack card, but I guess we'll do it just in case we don't kill here. I think we will, though, because we don't have a damage cap at the moment, and Melly's kind of stacked. Yeah. Alright, easy peasy. 130k on her. That's honestly not bad at all. That's more results than I normally end up getting out of her. Alrighty. I definitely want to save as many ults as possible. So that'll get us Cusack's ult. Let's push that maybe into another taunt, so that way we don't have to worry about that. We can clear up some hand space a little bit. Bang, bang. Obviously, he has a damage cap on at this point, so I feel like that's kind of the thing, though, is I didn't really like Magellda a whole lot because it's not hard for Melee to hit damage cap. Like, it's very easy for him to hit damage cap. So, getting these extra buffs and stuff like that on him doesn't necessarily do him a whole lot of good because he doesn't really need it, I guess. But then again, on the later floors and stuff like that, I'm sure it'll be useful. Let's do this first. Can't push any ults or anything like that, so. Boom. That never really does a whole lot anyway. Decent damage out of Cusack there. Okay. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared that I don't have another Amplify card going into this next phase, but it is what it is. I just lost all of my buffs as well, which is very unfortunate. Let's go for these, maybe? Let's go ahead and pop that because I don't really want to worry about it in the second phase anyway. Get some buffs. Knock the phase out, hopefully. I mean, I'll definitely kill the phase, but I don't know. I'm really I'm on the edge a little bit going into the second phase here. Or this last phase. I don't know. I'm all over the place with phases. Let's see how it goes. Okay. So we could use both of these. That'll give Melee some stacks. Maybe go ahead and use that anyway into his ult. His ult still hits really hard in this phase. Damage cap. Damage cap. 700. 14k, which is very bad. Okay. I don't know. Alright, let's use this. I don't know if these cleave cards are gonna hit at all, but we're gonna throw them out there regardless. I don't know if that Amplify card from her is gonna hit either, but we'll see. This patience is to be expected. Alright, we deal damage, so we don't have to worry about the corrosion thing. Little bit of damage from Melee there. Can we get some Amplify cards? Got one for her as well. I don't know, we're not in an awful spot. It just... See, this is, I don't know, this is just the thing. If I don't use Gother, I don't get, like, really high-level cards, so I'm not going to hit through this as easily. And then if I'm not using, like, I'm a little weird about using Brunhild, or the one Escanor sometimes, because I know that Brunhild's Power Strike card will hit easier. I don't know, it just... I'm very particular about this sometimes, so if I can get this down pat a little bit better, then I shouldn't have to worry about it. I should just rush an ult if I was smart, but I'm not smart, so that patience, very bad. 32k, that's not awful. Alright, putting up another taunt. Alright, we did get another Magellda card, which is good because that means I'll be able to get her ult next turn. He's got the damage buff on now, which isn't the worst thing in the world. because it's not really doing much for him. Let's just go ahead and do this. Hopefully that Magellda card actually deals some damage. Oh, even Cusack's hitting a little bit now. Okay, 12k, we get his ult. We also get Cusack's ult. I didn't realize that I was getting his as well. So that's pretty much the end of this. I don't know, this just feels slow, but I don't know, maybe with some more practice I can get this part a little bit more down pat. Maybe if I save some more Amplify cards from Nalyd and try and go in with like a gold card or something like that, maybe. So yeah, let's push this. We've got an infect on us anyway, so we can't lifesteal anything back, and we'll just go into phase 2, or floor 2. Nice. I should have rushed an ult way sooner than that. Alright, starting floor 2, let's see how this goes. I'm a little scared about this very beginning part, but it might not be the worst. I definitely need to get 2 single target cards off. Actually, he puts up buffs in this phase, doesn't he? Yeah. Let's save the Matrona buff, or the buff removal, just in case. We'll use both of the Cusack cards, because why not? Into this, maybe? We'll try to wait for the Amplifies to get a little bit more buffs going. The ultimate removal on Cusack's also kind of nice. I feel like normally I don't have a unit that can actually take off ultimate gauge, because normally it's Gother and he ends up curing the dissolve off of himself, so it doesn't really matter most of the time. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, we're in a pretty interesting spot. Decent HP back. Use those maybe, because we definitely want to. I really need a taunt card as well. Taunts for phase 2 are going to make or break this. I don't kill here, so that's gonna, I think, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna have to go for like maximum card draw, I think, so that way I can pull a taunt card, because if I don't, I lose immediately. And I don't have Escanor on the team at the moment, so I can't do like a one-turn kill thing. Let's go ahead and pop this into this. Into this. Should have probably removed the buffs first, but it's fine. It'll kill anyway. Bam. Nice. Alright, taunt card. That's all I need. Taunt card, baby. Can I get lucky enough to get a taunt card? Because this game is... Oh. Very, very, very barely. Alright, pop that. What's phase 3 for this? Phase 3 of floor 2 is... I don't remember anymore. I don't remember if I need to save anything. Oh, phase 3 is the one where you need to beat him kind of in like one turn, or just beat through a certain amount of HP in one turn. Let's save the ult for the moment, and even the level 3 amplify card, because I'm gonna need those probably for floor 3 or phase 3. Since we got a a taunt card, we'll at least be safe for 3 turns. Hopefully, whatever we pull can get us through the rest of this phase. She'll be fine. We're good. I'd like to get some more Magellda cards so I can 1, get her ultimate, and 2, get... I would like rejuvenate cards from her so that way I can actually start gaining more buffs, but we'll see how it goes. Throw those away because I don't really need them at this point. Actually, it's not I don't think it's in this phase, is it? In one of the phases he puts up a buff that makes him invincible. I can't remember if that's floor 3 or if it's later in this floor. Okay, we got a Magellda rejuvenate card, which is good. Okay, her ult actually should be sufficient. I was gonna say I need like 3 good cards so that way I can just turn, or like 1 turn the next phase. get rid of that card. And skip. We'll be good. Oh, I'm an idiot. This should kill, right? Okay, I was like, oh, I forgot about the tiny revive that he does. So that was okay. I'm glad. I'm glad I at least wasted that card, so that way I didn't completely screw myself there. Let's go for these, and we'll be able to beat through phase 4. We shouldn't need anything super crazy for phase 4. I just like to make sure that I can one-turn this phase. This was a huge waste of this card right here. I should have just used the cleave card, but in hindsight, it is what it is. What's that one? Oh, it applies the... Not my favorite passive, but it is what it is. Let's see. I don't have a taunt on at all, which is a bit troubling. I should use that first. Removal. A little bit of a heal, give everybody some buffs. Still no taunt. I'm a little scared. Okay, he's attacking Matrona anyway. Kind of nice. With this team specifically, maybe his default target is just Matrona, which is actually very good. This should deal really good damage. Get rid of some of those buffs on him. Alright, let's see what Melee does. Pierce card. 119. Not crazy. Level 1. 1 of 7. I mean, still good damage, but I don't. This passive in general is just kind of annoying. And I would reset, but it is what it is. I'm alright with it. It's fine. Oh, I forgot. This is the one where he puts the explosions on. Alright. Not a big deal. I think we can kill this turn. I was thinking about removing buffs, but I think I'll be fine. They did not remove the explosion from certain people, which would have been an issue if I wasn't going to kill here, because I think he gains HP back depending on the explosion damage or something like that. So, alright, moving into floor 3. This is where I'm a little bit worried, because all throughout floor 3 he just deals a ton of damage. So I definitely need to make sure that I have Melee's stack on. I need this. I think this phase. I don't think I need it this phase. I could waste it, but I think I'm gonna maybe. I'll throw this out for the moment. I don't know. I like the fact that I have a little bit of a heal. It's not a really big heal, though. And, I mean, Matrona's heal, in general, is really good. But sometimes it just gets a little too close for comfort, and she ends up taking a lot of damage. Like this. That's quite a bit of damage from just one card. Yeah, everybody's taking a lot of damage at the moment. Obviously, I need to build up some more melee stacks, but it is what it is. Let's do this. Do I push phase? What is... can't remember exactly what phase 2 of floor 3 is. Like, this isn't... obviously, this isn't going to push phase, but I'm trying to remember so I can kind of prep. I don't know. It's like you don't do the bird for 1 week and you completely forget what he does. Kind of odd. All right, good amount of heals from this. Nice. Go ahead and pop that. Into this. Into that. I guess if we can push phase, it would be nice so I don't get hit by this ultimate. His ultimate's actually kind of weak. Like, it doesn't do, it never does as much as I think it's gonna do. Okay, we overkilled a little bit here. It's fine. Alright, phase 2. I'm trying to remember what phase 2 does. I think phase 2 is the one where he just removes ultimate gauge a lot, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do this, get some ults in hand. Because phase 3 is the one where he starts to put on the debuffs each turn that you can't purge. Which is a really big issue. Like, you want to get through phase 3 as fast as possible, so that way when you go into phase 4 you're not completely locked down. So let's see how this goes. Does that put debuffs on us? Ooh, it does. Okay. Alright. Just go for this. Alright, remove a couple of debuffs, put us some buffs on. 107. I feel like Cusack's actually doing pretty good. Like, I don't know if he does better than the 1 Escanor. Like, I kind of want to try the 1 Escanor, because his ult is insane. But I mean, Cusack's not doing bad. I mean, obviously Cusack, I think, is helping Melee as well with his passive. So it's not all bad. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill this turn, but it would be really nice if we could. That's a definite nope. We're going to go for card draw here. Maybe I should purge 2 debuffs to get more buffs on. If I can even fit more buffs at this point. I don't know if I can, actually. But we'll purge debuffs off of us, so... It's kind of cool. Like, I kind of like this Holy Relic. It's not like my favorite Holy Relic of all time, but it's still really cool. Dang, that was damage cap, but it was so close. Ooh, he removed Millie's ultimate. Oh, he just canceled everybody. That's actually really bad. Alright. Alright, that was not my favorite. That'll kill. I hope. Okay, cool. Alright, now this is where it's going to get a little interesting. Well, I just lost all those ults because of the dissolve. I forgot about that. Oh, it's a 2-turn dissolve. Phew. Alright. Use that for card space. Use that to get melee stacks. Use that because he's melee. Dude, we've already gotten so many buffs back. That's actually kind of nuts. Alright, really low damage from your Trona. 133 on him, not bad at all. 157. Okay. Alright, now we can go for ults again. I might be able to use melee to push through this phase quickly. We shall see. I'm kind of worried though, because I would like to have some melee cards in hand so that way I can actually beat through phase 4. Also, depending on what passive we get on phase 4 is going to be a big issue as well. Boom, boom. Really good damage. We should push phase here. Boom, boom. Nice. Yeah, I kind of wish I would have saved... If I can, depending on RNG, if I can pull some melee cards, like some melee amplifies, that would be fantastic. Ooh, I think this is the good passive. Yeah, this is the good passive where there's no revive. So that's fantastic. We'll hit this, throw that. We've got decent amplify stacks, and we'll go for some card draw here. Ooh, we're in a pretty good spot. This is a pretty easy clear here. Bam. 300k, easy peasy. Bam. 93, not bad. 145, awesome. And then we're pretty much good to go. Damn, that did no damage. Normally that move right there, that single target, like absolutely destroys. I can't tell if it's just the fact that everybody has so many buffs on or what, but this is phenomenal. Like honestly, really good. Like I was kind of skeptical and I was like, maybe this isn't going to be as good as everybody's saying that it is. Or like maybe it's not as hype as everybody thinks it is. But I mean, the numbers don't lie. It is that easy, I guess. It took me 27 minutes to do this. And that was one turn, everything. I didn't reset for any passives or anything like that. So, easy peasy. That is the bird down for the week. Honestly, I mean, I can't wait for the deer to get on that level. I'm just saying. So I now have 16 wind sources, which means I can build another Holy Relic whenever I need it. So at this point, I think I'm good. I'm just going to sit on those Holy Relic materials until I can, or until a new one comes out that I actually want to build, or maybe I'll try to farm this out a little bit this week, because I mean, that wasn't hard. It took about 30 minutes for the run, which is kind of time consuming, but it is what it is. I don't know. Hopefully I can start farming on the deer a little bit more, so that way I can get a goddess holy relic when one that actually is worthwhile comes out. So yeah, that's the video. I don't know, it's honestly a pretty good relic. I was kind of skeptical to, you know, at first, but I'm gonna try it again with the one Escanor, I think, at some point, to see if he's like a better match for the team, and see if that'll help speed things up a little bit more. But really can't complain. Honestly, it's good. Nothing wrong with it at all. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next one.